First of all, can somebody tell me why BitBoy is over here on his channel bumping Soulja Boy? What is this, 2008? Does he think he went straight from BitBoy to Bitch Boy and now he's a Soulja Boy? Shit, even he cringed on that one. Anyway, Bitcoin is sitting at $26,000 and about $400 at the time of recording. And it does look like we're having a slightly green day, but that might actually change coming up here pretty soon, because there's rumors that are starting to circulate that Vitalik Buterin is facing accusations from an ex-Ethereum advisor, Steven Nereyoff. According to this article, the former Ethereum advisor, Steven, alleges that Vitalik Buterin and his father orchestrated a character assassination against him, citing a video where Vitalik accuses him of ICO-related fraud. I know what you're thinking. This doesn't really sound that damning, and why would this cause Ethereum to dump? Well, apparently, compounding the tension, there are now revelations of potential irregularities during the Ethereum's 2014 ICO. I'm not sure what irregularities exactly mean, but if that means that basically Vitalik was given a bigger portion of the supply, or somehow he was just hooking people up and not telling the community about it, or maybe there's just some other kind of shady situation going on. But if people actually believe the accusations and they start to question the validity and the security, or really any aspects of the fundamentals of the Ethereum project, then this could send Ethereum for another leg lower, unfortunately. And it might even be a lower low this time. It says XRP lawyer John Deaton has recently revealed that he has seen some of the receipts held by Nereyoff, suggesting inconsistencies during the Ethereum's initial coin offering, or ICO, in 2014. This claim adds another layer of ongoing tensions and suspicions around Ethereum's early days. Previously reported claims by both Nereyoff and Deaton suggest the possession of documents that reveal malpractices within the US SEC as well as the Ethereum ICO. There are many suggestions that certain individuals at the Ethereum Foundation might not have been entirely truthful concerning the accusations against Nereyoff. As the drama unfolds, Deaton alluded to more significant revelations on the horizon, stating that the truth will come out and we are getting closer. So they haven't released any specifics on what these supposed inconsistencies around the ICO were, but it does say that more information is going to come out and the truth is going to come out. So maybe there's going to be something that scares the community and causes a big sell-off. But really, I think that if they had anything, then they would probably have at least hinted to what the inconsistencies are. And in my opinion, this isn't really concerning very much, but apparently we don't have all the information yet. The one thing that does make me question this, though, is that apparently Vitalik has been sending several hundred Ethereum to Coinbase and trying to sell it off. Some reports are saying $600,000 worth, and some are saying $1.4 million worth, but really, who knows? The question in my eyes is he actually sending these to Coinbase because he's expecting a sell-off due to some news that's going to be coming out about these allegations and supposed inconsistencies? Well, I guess only time will tell, but it could also be because of this information here. According to this article on CoinDesk, Ethereum's Shanghai Upgrade has been disappointing to JP Morgan. And here's live footage of JP Morgan's reaction. I don't think we should be really worried about what this guy has to say because he's actually dead. He's been dead for a long time. I'm just kidding. I know his institution does live on and there's big, powerful people that are saying these things. But these big, powerful people are really crooked. A few years ago, JP Morgan was busted by federal prosecutors on illegal spoofing, where traders placed bogus orders to move prices up or down and then quickly canceled them before they could be executed. They used this technique to manipulate gold and silver prices from 2008 to 2016, or at least those are the years that they got caught doing it. And if you think that they would manipulate gold and silver, but they wouldn't do the same thing for Bitcoin, especially with it being such a new technology and them being able to manipulate it so easily, you must be out of your mind. Because obviously with things being in the bear market and them just saying that things are really bad and Bitcoin is a scam and all of these things, they're being able to accumulate all kinds of cryptocurrencies and get ready for this BlackRock ETF to be approved and for all of these institutional investors to adopt the technology. And then they're going to make buttloads of money off of the cryptocurrencies that you sold during the bear market. So don't fall for it. Just last month, the JP Morgan former trader Greg Smith was sentenced to 2 years for fraud on market manipulation, and they made billions of dollars. So do you think that 2 years in jail is worth making billions of dollars? I think so, because I've worked plenty of years at regular jobs busting my ass and I haven't made even $1 million. If all I had to do was sit around watching TV and getting free food for 2 years and then I could get out and have billions of dollars, you bet your ass I'd probably do it, unless obviously I had to screw over a lot of people because I'm just not morally corrupt like that. But it does sound enticing to make a lot of money like that off of just 2 years of sitting around doing nothing, right? Anyway, I digress. These guys are putting out all of this FUD and trying to crash the markets just a little bit more so that they can accumulate, because they know that this BlackRock ETF deadline is coming up next month. And if all of the experts have any credibility, or if all of the people that are running these institutions know what they're talking about, it seems like a lot of people are thinking that that ETF is going to be approved, and there's probably going to be a lot more being approved at the same time coming up before or on this deadline next month, which is actually just a few weeks away. Thank God we only have just a few more days in September. And back in 2004, the first gold ETF was actually approved in November. And if you look here at the chart, you can see that gold wasn't really moving at all for a few decades before the gold ETF was actually approved, all the way from back here in the 80s to 2004, whenever it was approved. Things were going pretty much sideways, and gold seemed to be a dead investment maybe. But right after that, you can see that it went parabolic. And a lot of people are saying that this could be the same thing that's going to happen to Bitcoin whenever the first spot Bitcoin ETF is approved. The chart has actually kind of been following the same patterns that gold was doing right before the ETF was approved. And if it does continue this pattern, then you can see we're going to be seeing some explosive price movements here in the next couple of years. So you let me know, are you going to let JP Morgan manipulate you out of your Bitcoin and Ethereum holdings? Or are you going to hold on and get ready for all of this price action that's coming up? Not to mention, Michael Saylor did just buy 4,445 more Bitcoin worth $143.3 million right now. They now hold over 158,000 Bitcoin, which is just mind-boggling to me. But I think he knows what we all know, and that's that the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF is going to get approved, and this thing is going to explode and never come back. So I'm going to be doing what the billionaires are doing, and I'm trying to get as much Bitcoin as I can before it's too late. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do we have one more dip for the rest of this month before we get ripping next month and maybe even get a spot ETF approved? Or do you think that all of this is just hype and we're going for another leg lower? Either way, don't forget I've got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and there's early access on X with real-time updates in the Discord, links down in the description. Also, if you want to support the channel, you can find my gear over at onlygoodcrypto.com. And don't forget to hit the like, follow, and subscribe, or whatever you got to do to show approval of this content if you liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye. This is Abisu. He's named after one of the 7 lucky gods of Japan. According to legend, he will bring wealth and prosperity to anybody who evokes his name. So don't forget to write his name in the comments, or you'll bring dishonor to your whole portfolio. And check out this video right here. Say goodbye, Abisu.